Oh my God, dude. How the fuck did this happen?
I don't regard what I do as the most important thing in the world at all, but it's right for me. I mean, I happen to be wired in a certain way that what I do works. Well, I can certainly define happiness because that's what I am. I get to do what I like to do every single day of the year. I get to do it with people I like. Other than I tap dance to work, and it doesn't diminish. It's tremendous fun. So success is getting what you want, and happiness is wanting what you get. Well, I don't know which one applies in this case, but I do know that I wouldn't be doing anything else. I do advise you, when you go out to work, go to work for an organization that you admire, people you admire, because it'll turn you on. To make money they didn't have and didn't need, they risked what they did have and did need. And that's foolish. That is just plain foolish. If you risk something that is important to you for something that is unimportant to you, it just does not make any sense. I don't care whether the odds are 100 to 1 that you succeed or 1,000 to 1 that you succeed. Defining your circle of competence is the most important aspect of investing. It's not how important, how large your circle is. You don't have to be an expert on everything. But knowing where the perimeter of that circle of what you know and what you don't know is, and staying inside of it, is all important. Gets into behaving in a rational manner and not getting in your own way. As I say, everybody here has the ability absolutely to do anything I do and much beyond. And some of you will and some of you won't. The ones that won't, it'll be because you get in your own way. It won't because the world doesn't allow you to. It will be because you don't allow yourself to. It's not necessary to have huge amounts of money in order to enjoy yourself. I enjoyed myself when I had my $10,000, and I live in the same house that I lived in when I was making it, when I had about that. I bought it 41 years ago. I liked the house then. I like the house now.
Yes, man. Let me pull this up. What is going on? Hey, man, my name's Gerald Peters. Welcome back to the channel. This is the Peters Report. We go live here every Monday, every Friday to try to help you understand the money flow. And I'm here with my good friend, Jess.
What's up, GP? How's it going?
Co-host. Cohort in, what's the word? I can't think of it. How you doing, man?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing all right.
What's up, Angelica?
I feel like she should come on here and play her guitar.
Yeah, why not?
I want to see that picture, and it seems like that something should happen right now. It's a good picture. Look who's here. Lena's here.
What's up, Lena?
Let's see. Put this on IG. All that talking I was doing, I never hit the post button.
Damn.
And I was on the wrong damn account. Man, it's hard to get any. Now, I've never heard of this person, have I?
I haven't. Travis Hornsby.
What's up? What's his name? Travis. What's up, brother? Hope you're doing well. Yeah. Now all I gotta do is add it to my story. This is the complications of trying to produce a live show. is then notifying. A lot of these notifications, I notice if you don't have your notifications set, obviously you're not going to be told that we go live. But I notice that even if they do, sometimes they just don't work. And if all influencers think they're being shadow banned.
Yeah.
I've never met anybody who didn't think that was true. Oh yeah, they're blocking because everyone thinks they're more talented or have more followers than they probably do. Myself included. Let's see here. All right, so that's on there. Let's say, I think next time I'll be open. There you go, MFG royalties. Gavin's here. Happy Friday, y'all. Vic, what's going on?
What's up, Vic? What's up, Gavin?
These are all a lot of.
What's up, Andre?
Some of these seem like new names, huh? Let's see here. Switch. All right, so the market closed today. And I don't know, man. These look like stage 3s, huh?
Definitely.
Let's see.
Still holding 20. But yeah, it looks like it's going to roll over soon.
Yeah. Everybody's soon's going to be, they're going to be screaming about,
but last Friday, it looked like it was going to roll over too.
That's why I didn't do anything. I know I saw Bex in there talking about getting the SQQQ.
Yeah, it's like now the moving averages are starting to turn compared to last week. But I mean, it's closed exactly where it did last Friday.
Right. So, yeah, we really haven't gone anywhere or lost anything,
Mm-hmm.
We haven't done much. It's kind of
we just went sideways this week, basically.
Yeah, basically just went sideways. So, but that's a stage, right?
Yeah. So we'll see next week if we keep going sideways or go up or down.
And you know what's a real trip? There we go. I got them all out. What's a real trip is the market averages about 9% a year. 9-10%. Okay, well, there's stocks that do that in 1 minute. So It's like most of the time in the stock market, the market's going nowhere. It's like moving up a little, sideways, or to run up. And then if you really look, I mean, from over in here by where you see the 3. And if you guys don't know this, hey, if you hit that QR code, I don't remember what I had this one set to this week.
The trade of the week.
Trade of the week, right? Is it trade of the week? Did I set it today?
That's what you said, yeah.
Right. In our trade of the week, what we're trying to do is to help explain to you in real time and how to see what stage we're in and how to react to it. Because it's kind of easy looking back. It gets more difficult going forward, don't you think?
Yeah.
Sometimes, and we even have that. I don't know if you did the win last night. I did the win last night. And the last 3, I was like, man, I don't know. Like, I'm looking at it. I created the concept of the win, and I was like, I don't know. So this is a challenging one this week. I mean, obviously oil's number 1. But when you get into number 2, it gets a little trickier, especially the last 2.
So when we all do the win, we're all gonna have difficulty.
Do you think we'll all do it? Do you think anyone besides me and you'll do it?
Yeah, the people that try to do their homework, they're gonna attempt it.
Oh, you think that people that do their homework do the win?
I don't think
I don't think people do the win because when people send me the homework, they don't show
the win's always empty.
Yeah,
the win's not there.
It doesn't show how much their dividends are going to be. A lot of people, when they do their homework, I notice it's just a 1 or a 2 or a 3 or a 4. They're looking at stage 1, 2, 3, or 4. And they might do the 11 sectors, and that's about it. Couple tickers. I mean, you don't want to spend much time on this. About as much time as you spend going to the restroom. It's about what they're spending. I mean, but I'm being facetious, but I'd be curious. I'd be curious to see. Maybe it's probably a little late. I got to give people like 5-week notice before I do a homework assignment so they can get it done. Let's see. The wind provides the entire direction of the homework. It's like watching a film before playing a football game. That is a very good analogy, sir. I hadn't thought of the football game one. I mean, it seems obvious, but the wind itself is an analogy. Right? Like I use that concept is it's the wind on a sailboat pushing a boat. Without wind, you can't go, right?
Right. So it's the wind in your face or at your back in your favor, not in your favor.
Right. Probably not the best term to have used. We could always change it, but I've been doing it so long,
Yeah, healthcare was the worst sector of the whole week.
Are you pulling that up?
Yeah, oil was the best and healthcare was the worst.
Let's show them how to do that. All right, guys. So this is stock charts. This is what I've always recommended. You'll see up here it says dashboard. I'm assuming that's where you are, right, Jess?
I'm in my chart list.
Oh, you went to
I have a chart list for 11 sectors of the S&P.
Do you now? I do too.
Yeah.
So if you look over here to the sheet, I'm on over in the member tools area. And hey, if you don't have my what's going on with my mouse, man? Come on, man. I have a entire course kind of breaking this down. Not how we use stock charts in relation to the money flow. So you're on your chart list. If I click my chart list, these are my chart lists. And this is the thing that I like better than I like TradeView. Have you ever used TradeView?
No.
Right. The dogs of the Dow. What's that?
Yeah, I have a list for the sectors.
Right. So mine are called spiders. I have 18 of them in there because I have a few of the subsectors in there as well, like the X. What is it? RT, real estate is a good one, as is real estate
is one.
Is one of the 11, but there's some subsectors of real estate. Like
home builders.
Yeah, home builders. I play an option once in a while and keep realizing holding long is the way to go. What direction do you think Salvatore Ragusa? I think he's in the mafia. That what side? What you think he was long or short?
I guess short.
You think so? Yeah, let us know what because the reason I say that is up here he says that the S&P kicked his ass. Right here he says S&P kicked my ass this week. It didn't really go
to be short.
Yeah, I mean it didn't go anywhere, so I don't really. Maybe he was day trading it. Be careful day trading options. It's combining dumb with dumber. Let's see. I mean, it's already dumb to day trade. I'm a day trader, but then when you add options to it, it's just adding dumb to dumber.
Yeah.
We're adding leverage to leverage to leverage. Let's see. Now, Michael says he knew. Michael's an oracle. He actually knows where the stock market is going at all times. I knew buying the dip on ACI. He actually didn't know that, but near $21 with all the upgrades, 22, 27 this week. I mean, you should be at Goldman Sachs soon. Let's see. But good play, sir. I'm just giving you a hard time. If that's our chart list, if we back this up. Be careful saying you knew. It sets you up for failure because nobody knows shit.
Right.
public chart list, if you guys don't mind, come over here. Man, this could have been the one thing in life that I won an award for. Man, I could have been somebody, but I can't get everybody to vote every day. So,
Yeah, the StockStarts would have sent you your certificate in the mail.
right. So if you come over there and you do the public ones, the money flow ones right there, right here. The money flow trade ideas, MFG, blah, blah, blah. Tracks over 100 of the top stocks, index, blah, blah, blah. And if you click vote, it helps us. Let's see. I already voted. I wish it would tell me who voted when so I could stop talking to people. Let's see. Let me get off here. All right, back to what you were showing on the dashboard. We showed them what those do. Hey, this will send you an email too each day with all the charts. So over here on the right says market movers. We're looking at the Dow Jones. The number one player was Apple, right?
Yeah.
We have an Apple trade going with the AAPU. Let's see. Here we go. Money flow thing. Let's see it up. Are you in this Apple trade?
Yeah, AAPU.
Right. Let's look at the Apple chart. Oh, now you see what I pointed out there on this chart. That we're in a sloping down channel. And it looks like we might be breaking out of it.
Yeah, if it can break through 205.
Yeah, probably need to get a little higher, like you're saying. Let me see.
Or like 215.
What the fuck? Oh, what's going on here? Yeah, maybe.
It's still breaking above your trend line.
I had to auto size it there. What is that noise? Let's see.
Oh, plane just flew by?
Is that what it was? An airplane?
Yeah.
Wow. All right. So it says here, it's AAPU for 2x leverage. Yeah, man. I mean, I think the sloping down channel is probably over, huh?
Yeah.
I like it. We had a stop loss here of 189 stop loss for traders. I think this was one of our backups for trade of the week, wasn't it?
Yeah, last week. I almost was going to use it this week. But then I realized I had used it last week. But still, now it's breaking out. It's like we've done this before.
Yeah, we've done this before. Pretty much everything that happens from here forth, we've kind of done it before, huh?
Yeah.
This is a pretty wide box. That's what my man's talking about there. This box is pretty wide for Apple. The Bitcoin one's a $10,000 range, man. Right now, the trade range for the stage 3, it's a $10,000 range. If you guys don't know, we put out a Bitcoin podcast here on YouTube and then a Substack. If you guys haven't jumped in on that, you might want to. We're talking all things Bitcoin, trading Bitcoin, no other coins. I've been waiting for that because I'll say it's just Bitcoin, and then they'll go, but what about Solana?
Oh my God.
No, it's just Bitcoin. Yeah, but what about? Let's see.
Yeah, so let's see. I mean, if it can break through 215 and break out of the box.
So you'd like to see it get that high, huh?
Yeah, if not, the target's just 215, and you could possibly assume it's going to turn back down. It's done it twice.
It has done it twice, so you're kind of assuming it might turn around.
Yeah, unless it breaks through the box.
Right.
Then I would consider it back in an uptrend. Right now, it's just really going in a channel.
Yeah, I know it appears
for a
that
box.
way. Yeah. I'm going with this channel's done. I think we got enough sideways action, but I mean,
That's
obviously,
what I'm saying.
yeah,
Isn't it the longer it goes sideways?
right.
Yeah, it's been going sideways for a long time.
And we're below the 200. They pay a dividend. It's a fucking $1 trillion company. Yeah, I think they're about to go. The company we're speaking about, sir, is Apple.
Do you own Apple in your buy and hold, or you're just in the trade?
No, I do not own it in my buy and hold. I should own it in my buy and hold, and I have for years felt like it was overvalued. It would probably be coming down. That has not happened, so I am obviously wrong.
Yeah, I mean, right here wouldn't be a terrible spot to get some.
I'm in it for the trade. Oh, you mean for buy and hold? Fuck that.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Are you in your buy and hold?
Nah, not really. The trade I'm taking is in my IRA, though. What about Amazon? We haven't talked a lot about Amazon. I don't think we talked about Amazon at all.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It isn't doing much.
It's just been going sideways.
Target, yeah. It hit that target that I set up. Look, and it's turned right around since.
Yeah, it's tried to break through the 200, just couldn't get going.
Yeah, again, almost like I've done this before. It when you have didn't do it there, man. I think it's going to do it though. Let's see. What about bonds?
Love the run up in Bitcoin Cash.
Whoop whoop! I wanted to try to become the Michael Saylor of Bitcoin Cash. And just start. All I was going to do is sell bonds and then take all of their money and buy Bitcoin Cash for myself. It's kind of what he does. He just issues fucking. He buys Bitcoin with just borrowed money. It needs to get out of the sloping downtrend and retest that channel. It's probably what'll happen, sir. Bitcoin sucks. Wow. Wow. It's a good way to get kicked out of here, huh?
Wow. And his name says holistic trader.
Do you think that means he trades on all natural vitamins or something?
Yeah, probably.
He said, just kidding. He's talking shit because of Bitcoin Cash. But yeah, I should get on Bitcoin Cash and then be like, fuck Bitcoin, fuck Michael Saylor.
Seriously.
Just do videos doing that. You think people would watch them just because I was doing that? I thought about doing them for showing how he's running a Ponzi scheme. He is very close to running one.
Michael Saylor?
As much as I love Michael, the shit he's doing is very close. I mean, he's lucky Trump won. Let's see.
Yeah, basically, right?
ARR is a mortgage REIT. It's an MBS, which stands for mortgage-backed security, which is what took down in 2007.
Dylan's asking, if she's in the Discord yet.
I thought, what's his name was going to hook her up on that.
Yeah, at least for the 3-month payment.
All right. So somebody asked me about FedEx. Let's see. You like FedEx, don't you? Let's see.
I mean, I go there to mail packages.
Yeah, I mean, it looks okay, I guess. I'd rather have bought it down there at the 206 range.
We see ARR. We don't see FedEx. There we go.
Oh. Now you do, right?
Yeah.
I mean, the best bought was right over here. So, all right, we moved up. I don't know what the value on FedEx is. But I'm sure it runs back to the 200 at least, huh?
At least.
If anybody knows the value of FedEx, maybe drop it in the chat.
The true value? I could look it up.
Yeah.
It's fairly valued. Fair value $237.
Is how much?
$237 according to Morningstar.
237. So 237?
Yes.
Damn, that's like
It's
where
fairly
it's at.
valued. Yeah.
So what about Home Depot? What's that fair value? Or not Home Depot, I mean UPS, sorry. Damn.
UPS is trading at a 20% discount. Fair value is $124 for UPS.
Now this setup is better. Why? The 120 is above the 200-day, right?
Right.
The 200-day is up near the last previous high. So we got 1, 2, and 3. 3 things lining up there. But really,
I don't think we can hear you.
how about now?
Yeah, now I can hear you.
That was weird. All right, so this thing is much better, right? It's trading. It's way below the 200. It's 15% below the 200. And you said, what was it? 20% undervalued?
Yeah, 22%.
Yeah. I mean, this might be worth taking a look at. But according
Yeah,
to
UPS 20%. Morningstar 4 stars. Fair value 124, 20% discount. It has a wide moat.
But they're saying it's right now that it's, let's see. Alina's sending me did you send me a DM or a text message? Problem with DMs is I get so many.
Yeah, your the text.
Yeah, mostly single women, single moms.
Yeah.
I mean, let's see. That's not true, man. Let's see. Somebody asked, why do I think it's a Ponzi scheme? MicroStrategy. I'm a little upset, everyone. Don't say that, Gerald. The Bitcoin they're buying produces no income is part of the problem. Now, I think he's trying to solve that problem. You're going to see him trying to solve that problem soon. Because they're acquiring an asset that doesn't produce anything. Now, indirectly it does, I guess you could say. It does for the miners. You could start to use it. Like I borrowed some money against some Bitcoin. That produces revenue, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I could go into it more. I guess I don't know. I don't want to scare people out of it. I'm just saying it's starting to look, to me, it just feels a little Ponzious. But you can have legitimate things feel like that. Like, I mean, look at our government. Jesus fuck, it's a giant Ponzi scheme.
Yeah, so how is this any different? Like,
yeah.
Keep up, you can't beat them, join them.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying I do have some concerns, but I mean, he's pulled it off. So, and nobody should have a massive of I don't care if it's Michael Saylor, Bitcoin, or anything on fucking planet Earth. If you take a massive size position in it, do dumb things, win dumb prizes. Okay, so don't get surprised if you get fucked if you oversize something. I mean, it's just a possibility. It could be on anything, right? It could be Home Depot. It could be on anything, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if you'd have told me I wouldn't be able to sell houses right now, I would have called, get the fuck out of here, man. I mean, all my adult life, we've had to fight for them. Now you can't sell them where I live in Texas. So
That's crazy.
anything can happen, man. And so what you got to do, you always want to, whenever you're trading, whenever you're investing, you have to look at what is the worst possible outcome. If that happens, am I okay? And if the answer is no, then don't do the deal. Kim pays a monthly, I believe. Holistic Trader says. Michael says face is 118. All right. You got a favorite play out there right now? I know you love microstrategies, and don't believe me, I'm not saying that. No, it's just, I don't know. How long can you just keep borrowing to buy something that doesn't make money? I don't understand.
I don't know. Whoever has the most Bitcoin wins, though. That's all I know.
Wins what? Like, I don't understand. Like,
at the end when it's all bought up,
it won't matter. I mean, he's just making up things. What does he say? Or he dilutes all the investors and uses the money to buy assets.
Not forever. Whoever has the most wins.
Right. But it is important for everyone to remember and understand that Michael Saylor actually does not know where it's going. Everyone must believe this.
That's true.
It is a foundational principle of the money flow that no one knows shit. We can place bets and we can have beliefs. Just, I don't know. And being right doesn't mean you were right. Nor does it mean you're smart. Because it can only do three things. 50-50. Let's see. But you know, I love Bitcoin. I do. And I do believe it's going up forever, but I could be completely wrong. Unlike Michael, I believe that I could be completely fucking wrong. I have no.
I think he knows he could be wrong. I don't think he cares. He's that obsessed.
I've never heard him say that he thinks he could be wrong.
No, I've never heard him say that.
He does not think that. He thinks he's completely right, to the point where he's told people to mortgage their homes.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, if he is, like, it sounds crazy. I wouldn't do that.
I would never tell anyone in MFG to go mortgage their house to get into the second income stream.
Well, no. But Bitcoin's a finite asset. So if it does get bought up, there's going to be people fighting for it like crazy. And the people that got in are going to be loaded.
But everyone's delusional to the idea that we can't just create another one. I mean, another thing can be created. It's like saying the iPhone is the last communication device human beings will ever create. This phone will become obsolete at some point. There'll be a new phone. It'll be in an eyes and glasses and a hat, just like that. Technology changes. I'm just saying, just warning people that are 30-40% Bitcoin. You could eat a dick and lose a lot of money. And I'm telling you this because I've been trading 24 years. I've watched these influencers come. I'm an influencer. I watch them come and go and influence people to do crazy things. And I have an obligation to warn people of that. No one likes the feeling of that. But Gerald, it's Bitcoin. It's got to go up. Let's see. Bitcoin will collapse by 50% again. We all know that,
It's
right?
just buying opportunity.
Exactly. But for the guy that mortgages everything at the top, it's a blowout. He loses.
Yeah. I would definitely not do anything like that.
Right. But that's what the feeling. If you ever watch Sailor, you'll be ready to sell everything and buy Bitcoin.
Yeah, but I have self-control and intelligence not to do
I
that.
know, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to them. This crowd of people. But
Yeah,
see,
well,
you're thinking it too because you're identifying with that.
yeah, those people, like, I'm definitely not going. I haven't. Anytime I watch a Michael Saylor video, I don't do anything after. I don't go moving money around or making any decisions.
A lot of people are ready to sell.
I just turn
everything.
the YouTube thing to the next video.
Right. Well, I'm glad you do that.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Some people have intelligence, self-awareness.
Not many. Not many. You know how many people I get thinking, but you know, hey, they may be right in the end. You know, they may be right in the end.
That's why you have to have a position, at least
Yeah.
a position in it.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see. GP, where's the guy who chopped off his PP? Ever heard back from him? That was funny, man. This guy's been here for a minute. Remember that guy when oil? I kept telling people buy stage ones.
I don't think I was here for that.
Oh, I think you missed that. That was, man, I thought, sure, I am not gonna. This is not gonna work. That I am fucking a loser. I just kept telling people buy stage ones on oil. Like, just don't even worry about it. And it just kept going lower and lower. And this one guy
OG on air.
would be like, if I wouldn't have listened to Full Auto, I would be able to buy a Ferrari now. And then he was like, every day he would be commenting on my shit. Then he was like, if I have to cut my penis off to stop the pain.
Oh my God.
He just kept going on and on. Dude said he was going to commit suicide because of the oil.
On
trade.
your live?
Yeah, it was going on and on. He would post on every comment. It was like, and he was just constantly posting. Since listening to Full Auto, I've lost my money and my penis.
Oh my God.
And I don't have a Ferrari. And he would just keep adding to it. No Ferrari, no penis, no money.
Oh my God, what the hell?
And then he just, oil turned around. Oil went up. Look at oil now. Exxon went to like $25, man. Now it's 100 and whatever. So my point is, I knew for certain oil was going back up. I knew for certain.
So you know, but not Michael Saylor and the Bitcoin?
But even knowing, people will lose everything because of the way they structure the trade. Like, so that guy blew out, you know?
Yeah.
And the Trump.
But then he did press sell.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I know. The everyone presses sell at some point. Either we're going to sell our stocks or someone else is going to sell them. What was I going to say there?
Did Just Hit Sell come out yet? Like, is that out for reading from the professor?
Why would you need a book for that? Look at Air. Air's still looking good. This stock, man, it's been amazing. Let's see.
Yeah.
AMD hit the 200. RSI is 67. What do you think about AMDY?
I'm in it. It pays next week.
Right.
I bought some a few days ago.
So the RSI is creeping up, huh? RSI on AMDY is 66.
Didn't that close with a doji?
It did.
Or a bit almost.
Chart, it's almost a doji, and it's a 67 RSI.
That's right at the 200.
Look at Amgen. I've closed this out on the BNB trade.
Me too.
This thing is traded well. We'll see. Amazon, we went through. Apple's breaking out. It's weird. Apple's going to break out. The market look like it's topping out. That tells me the market might not break down. It's one reason I didn't think about putting on any shorts today or putting on any hedges, because Apple is one of the largest components of the index and it's headed up.
Right. And then it just closed where it did last week. So it's like we're so bullish.
Oh, did anyone make that analysis that one of the largest stocks is breaking out and yet the NASDAQ appears to be stage 3? And prices held this stage 3. And if you look at the RSI, look, where's the RSI on the Let me see.
Um,
I'm
this
fixing
is
to pull a
showing
Wes
the-
Watson and start yelling at these people.
who, your neighbors?
Yeah, but hey, I'm on a fucking live. Shut the fuck up. Let's see.
Oh my god.
Have you heard his fucking video? He's going off on him. Turn that
Yeah.
fucking blower off. He's yelling about their blowing weed eating. RSI on the NASDAQ is 57. So the RSI is working its way off. We got a sell signal on the TSI. The MACD's histogram ticking down, but price is holding the stage and the box. I mean, and then you combine that with Apple breaking out. Man, I hope you didn't get short.
Yeah, man, who's even saying that?
Where's Bex, man? Bex was talking about putting on shorts today.
Oh gosh.
That told me go long. We're going to start calling it the Bex indicator. Whatever Bex thinks, go opposite. Hey,
he's got an indicator named after himself.
Right.
Wow, that's it.
It's one of the annoyance indicators.
It's still an indicator.
Yeah. Like my coworkers at the hospital, he did a max HELOC and went all in on core weave. What the fuck is core weave?
Yeah, I've never heard of that.
Coworker at the hospital. Must be in the janitorial section or something. Huh?
Stop.
I mean, I can't see a nurse doing that or a doctor.
You never know.
It's got to be in maintenance. Look at Luke. My.
UVIX is the leverage VIX.
Oh. Let's see. UVIX.
2x long VIX futures.
Yeah, I mean, this is awesome. The best way to look at this is like if you look at it on a weekly, it's awesome.
For the UVIX?
Yeah. Look what it does. It goes straight down. Always. Every once in a while it pops.
Oh, I see. Yeah. On the weekly, it goes straight down and it pops. So it's just like you got to hold a position and be in it for when it pops.
Yeah, but that'd be retarded.
If not, it just goes down.
Yeah, unless they can give you one that pays a dividend, that would make 0 sense.
Yeah, on the weekly, that's hilarious. It just goes straight down.
Right. That's what VIXs do. They go to 0.
And then on the daily, it's kind of in just a downslope.
So here's the daily. It's just straight down.
That's monthly.
Yeah, monthly. That's because the market goes up. So where's the Dow? I mean, everything's holding. The Dow's right at the 200. We're going higher. We're not going lower.
And the RSI is 50.
Right. Said he works in the engineering department. Don't forget to thumbs up the video, return the favor. Even if you got big fat sausage thumbs, you can push up, slide over, and hit the button. On TVs, you can do it too, man. If you're watching this from a TV, you're just not very tech savvy.
You can still press the like button.
From Arkansas or North Carolina in the woods, trailer park, something like that. You can just hit the arrow up on your remote. And then you can go over, click, and you can even subscribe and click from a Roku stick. Brandon got into YQQQ for my hedge.
Yeah, I got in YQQ earlier in the week, like a smaller position, just to have another income payment.
Yeah.
And it was in the same group as Misty. Obviously, the payment's not going to be the same, but
what do you think about Doge?
I'm in it.
Yeah, I think it's just a big meme coin, right? I mean,
yeah, it's like my top 3 or 4 coins.
Let's see. Now, are we still watching? We're watching GameStop, right?
Yeah, we're still watching that in the GMEU.
Yeah, so let's see that. GEMU. This is the 2X for GameStop. And you know what? Let's just use the regular one so we have a better chart. I just don't see anything yet. I mean, possible anchor, need to go sideways. You got to be careful with these big drops like this. Look how far apart those moving averages are. You know?
Mm-hmm.
It's huge, right?
Yeah.
So, man, look at these. Doji, sort of a doji.
Yeah, what the right there. There's one right by the 200 too, I believe. It's like a long pink cross.
Yeah, man. I'd keep an eye on GameStop. You might have a chance. This is just a fun play, but you can use GMEU and you don't have to commit as much money. But let me show you. I think Pepsi and all them are still doing shitty, right? Kraft. That's almost turning into a secular theme, man. It's getting crazy.
Yeah, Heinz has gone a tad lower. I mean, I guess it's where it was.
Now, this is the money flow indicator on GameStop. Calls the top, keeps running. We have a plan for that. It's calling the bottom. It's pretty damn close. Over here, calling the top. It's pretty much the top. Over here, calling the bottom. And we're right at the bottom. So I think this is set up to run.
That's GameStop, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I might trim some Reddit to have for GameStop when it sets up.
Yeah. We might keep an eye on it too for a trade of the week or a backup because this could run. I don't like the big breaks like that though when you get. Other than that, I've been long oil because I'm smart. Look at that. I mean, we've had a nice run. I don't know why my futures were down on oil. That's weird. So the futures, the forward month was down, but the current month was up. So this has been a good trade, huh?
Yeah.
Oil trade. If you got definitely if you're playing the commodity, if you tracked the wind every day, you makes the oil trading a lot easier. UCO is the 2X one.
Yeah. Damn, look at UCOY. I'm now at an extreme RSI reading.
USOY?
Yeah. Damn, I hope that dividend payment's over $1 this time. USOY.
Do we trim some here?
I like this fund. I'm not trimming any of it. And I added like 100 shares like right at the 200.
Yeah, I like the fund too. I don't think it keeps running. Remember, it's attached to oil, a commodity,
right.
Not a stock. So the commodity is only going to go so high before it stops. I mean, I don't know. Maybe the war keeps going. This motherfucker runs to $20.
That's what I'm saying. Who knows? But either way, like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to trim it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Since we didn't even get the dividend yet.
For this go around.
Yeah, for this go around, like, you would think that since it popped, it might be over $1.
Let's see. Are we still doing? Let's see. We're doing the one-on-ones with you, the trading one-on-ones for everybody that signs up for the trade of the week.
trading one-on-ones with me for the trade
Yeah.
of the week? What does that mean?
When they sign up, they can do
Yeah,
one.
they get to do a one-on-one with me when
Yeah.
they sign up for the trade of the week.
Yeah.
USOY is my top performer today.
I bet it is. You're not green. You're green in that probably.
I don't know. Let me take a look. I don't know. I was pretty red in it, but like I added like a chunk right before it got to the 200. Now I'm only down 10%. I was down like 20 in USOY.
Right. Yeah, we were down pretty good.
Yeah.
Oil used done okay. It's come off the bottom anyway, right?
Yeah. Chevron looks good too.
What was I trying to say? What about Oxy? Oxy basically topped out here. It ever so touched the RSI. And that was a doji, man. Near a previous high, almost at the 200. So something tells me that might come down. Maybe not.
Maybe not. What about like ConocoPhillips?
I think that one rolled over. Some of these are rolling over. The oil trade's been run pretty hard here.
I feel like Chevron's still going.
Yeah, some of them are going to perform very well. Doji.
Like Exxon and Chevron are extreme RSI.
Doji and Doji. Pretty crazy, huh? Let's connect the Dojis. Pretty wild, huh?
Yeah.
I like Dogecoin. I don't think it's going to do much right now with Elon fucked up Dogecoin for us. I think that guy goes around just seeing, can I just fuck up crypto?
Seriously.
He brings little value to it. He's smart. And instead of implementing cool shit, like you can use Doge on X, you can use it to, he just does dumb things. It does. I don't even understand him.
I don't know.
Instead, he's still rich and smart. So, you know, I'm just fucking rich. I'm not smart, I guess. I need to get richer though.
Me too. I just trimmed some Reddit and added to AAPU.
All right. You guys can add in the after hours. If you don't know how to do that, you probably should get your head out of your ass at some point. You know, I don't even know what else to say. So
yeah, like if you miss the whole trading day, there's after hours.
There is after hours. So you can pull your head right out of your ass and do it in the after hours.
The after hours is my favorite time to
I actually do a lot of trading in it. Not trading, but make
so much better.
Yeah. And then I go back and check, and if at 8 o'clock it didn't clear, I put in the order to do it at the open market order.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so I just trimmed some Reddit, one in the app, rolled it to AppU. If I would have known about the 2x Reddit, I probably would have gotten that.
So Reddit is RDDT, and we've traded this pretty well since the IPO. And now there's a 2x Reddit out there. So we're going to 2x everything, man. Now, we've talked about this. MPW could be a trade inside of the second income stream. It moves kind of slow to be a trade.
It's just it's quarterly. It pays quarterly.
Yeah, we don't like quarterly payers in there.
At least
my buy and hold.
Yeah, definitely. I have it in my buy and hold.
You could be right, Luke. I'm only the creator of the strategy. I don't know. I love how everybody's modified my strategy already. Every single person has a different way of doing it now, and they started teaching people. I'm going to be hitting people with cease and desist. Fucking yeah. Oh, thanks for your strategy, Gerald. I think I'll go teach the world.
Yeah, like everyone thinks they. I don't even know.
Why do they think they can do that? I don't understand.
They feel like empowered.
Yeah, and I'm glad it does that. But it's like, imagine if you wrote a book and everyone goes, "Hey, I love your book. I'm just going to copy it and go do it again." Like,
yeah, it's not cute.
Yeah, and I'm not going to click like on your fucking thing because it takes too long. I had a guy once steal it and go right, not on the second income stream, a different one, but he left my name in the damn. That's how bad his stealing job was. That when he rewrote it, my name and some reference stories, he didn't even proofread the motherfucker.
Wow.
So as it talks about the author, it says me, and everywhere else it says him. He didn't take that part out. So I am the second, and we'll end with talking about second income stream. We don't really do a podcast. We kind of check in. Me and you did a check in the other day. Did we? Yeah.
Yeah.
Where was it? What was it called?
It was last Friday.
I thought I forgot to post it, man. Not forgot. There was a reason I didn't post it at first. Let's see. Second income stream, understanding it. That was 4 days ago. Let's see.
Yeah. It's last Sunday you posted it?
Yeah. I know. I'm just fucking with you, Luke. Let's see. He's always hitting like, always commenting. And I appreciate it. I'm just messing with you. That link right there will take you to the YouTube that me and Jess just did here. It was a couple days ago, kind of like a follow-up to the second income stream. I have those on a playlist now on YouTube. I'm trying to, if it's chart reading, goes in the chart one. If it's Peters report, we go in there. If it's second income stream, we go in there. I recorded a little bit of a motivational second income stream video yesterday. So I'll try to get that out today. Please, mommy, don't beat me. That's all I really got, man. Wait, did I miss Pepsi or Google? Let me tap
the like to pay my fee.
All right.
Yeah, Pep is like still buy zone, not going anywhere.
Pepsi?
Yeah.
Yeah. The consumer, I would accumulate those. I mean, I would.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'd accumulate. XLP hit the 200 and closed above its 5.
Yeah, so there's Pepsi. Pepsi's a stage 1 right now, $129. If you got the charts, currently stage 1 buy as food and beverage companies are under government spotlight right now. Our chart master put that on there and did this. That would be me.
Yeah.
Until we find a new chart master.
When I have 2 charts, I just pull up one of your charts next to it and just copy it.
Right. People don't understand. It takes a lot of time marking charts. It doesn't seem like it does, but it does.
Yeah, because you got to change the between the lines and the trend lines and the horizontal lines and then the text.
That's the part. It takes a while. And
if
you look at my charts, a lot of times I'll talk about something on the chart, but I try to make each chart different. So like, I'm not going to go into great explanation on the histogram over here, but on one of the charts, I will. And then on one of the charts, I'll mention the TSI more than I mention the others. And, so it is worth, I try to do that so that it's worth looking at the charts, I guess. But trying to do 100,
yeah, it's a lot.
That's why I go to bars, man. I sit in a fucking bar and all I'm doing is charts. To the point where if people come up, is that all you do is work? They're asking me that at the goddamn bar now.
Wow, that's what they say that at the bar now? Really?
They're not even family members. All you do is work. Yeah, that's why you're broke. They're all broke and they're bitching about me working. let's see. Most of them aren't bitching. They're just like, oh, I'm so concerned for you. You should have more fun in life. I love charts, by the way. I love working on charts and writing. I think it's I think I'm privileged to be able to sit. If I wanted to go there at noon and work on charts and have a beer, that I can do that for work is a privilege, you know.
Definitely.
Earned, taken by, you know, as kings do at battle. You won't catch a wealthy person commenting on how much you work. Probably not. And you know what, dude? This has been happening constantly. People coming up and asking me if I own the bar, which means I'm probably there too much, or because I'm actually the only one with 2 pads, 2 phones, and a fucking
yeah.
And I'm doing something.
They assume you're hanging out at the bar that you are.
I can actually write in a notebook, which makes you a genius in this society. You carry a notebook around, watch what happens. You're instantly smarter than everyone in the room. They perceive that. It's a perception that if you have a notebook and you're writing, you're doing things and other people are not.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've been, I've been using that. And then first beer, I got to do the win by the time the beer's done. Every fucking day. That's my new rule. I pop open my beer, out comes we see with the win. That's a reasonable time to rank the win. To drink
that way you got your top-down analysis done.
And you had a drink. Or you could just have a fucking drink and not know it. That's another option, you know? You should try that strategy. I know you drink a lot. The strategy where that happened. Let's see. Hold on. That's the wrong way. Here we go. Anything else to add, man?
No, that's it.
Anything you'd like people to do? Would you like them to go an article or go to Substack, or maybe you have a new course out, a new version of the second income stream?
No.
I've been waiting on that one. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah. So, hey, if you guys could, man, go hit it. Just didn't want to ask you. Click subscribe. Go to apparently she thinks we have too many subscribers. You go to the Substack, hit the QR code, or just go up there. We now have a new letter out about Bitcoin. Me and Ethan have been doing. Was Ethan even on here?
I think so.
I didn't see him.
I don't know if I saw him.
Yeah. He's too busy now that he's home. Let's see. Tends to happen, huh?
I think he had work today.
Or he's sleeping. Fuck, who knows?
How do you know?
That's what I'm saying.
I do know. Maybe he went back to work.
It's no, he's got work here to do. The best thing to do is take a nap.
Really?
Yeah, I think it does good things for you. Tesla, still a nice stage 1 and going sideways always. Let's see. I still like Tesla. I think Elon's made some things hard for us, you know?
Yeah.
But hey, if Elon wasn't making shit hard, what fun would it be? Somebody's got to get hard. Hey, we love you guys. If you need a place to trade, or trade goods, man, hit us up. That's my cell phone number. You can text me, man. We're in the group. Come say hi. Show you how to trade. Appreciate you guys.
Thanks for having me, GP.